is a toy replica of a sea turtle. And I'm showing it to you right now because I wanted to let you know about Turtle Island. Turtles are incredible natural creatures, and it is used as a symbol, a great symbol, in the phrase, mythological, or take it however you want, Turtle Island. So this is a phrase that's been with me for a long time. And in case you don't know, I'm going to give you a general description. How Turtle Island connects with actual, real, biological animals that are turtles, I don't know. It's very mysterious. But that's the thing about life, is that it seems very supernatural and mystical. And those that are able to see it, we are kindred because we see these things going on, and it keeps us so fascinated. We are scientific and logical in one sense, but then on the other side, the supernatural, or the connections that can't be denied, keep us wondering. So this is just one of them. Now, it is a Native American theme that comes out to unify the people, the original people of North America, and we only hear about it from several of the tribes, and one of them is the Iroquois Confederacy, and they are on the east side. They were some of the first ones that encountered the invading Europeans that were trying to leave and have a better way and take over resources and everything else. You know the story about America. But the Iroquois were already so advanced and had such a civilization that we know, if you study history and law, that they influenced the U.S. Constitution development itself. So they are involved with the constitutional law. Now, behind that is their theme of Turtle Island. This is what they call the continent of North America. It's basically their worldview, belief system, cosmology, and the turtle is seen as the foundation of the land. It's not just the Iroquois, there's a few others, but not all the tribes in the beginning, like the 1600s. But it's been inherited, and it's become something that the general global culture has adopted, or, incorporate into a worldview, a sustainable worldview, or a peaceful worldview, or, even prophetic. But the Turtle Island means that they're trying to say that in the beginning the world just didn't have life, and it was with water. And Sky Woman, which is another figure, supernatural, came down, and she wanted to be on land. And all the creatures that were there, I just didn't say there wasn't life, there was like animal life, primordial life. And they couldn't figure out how to put land for the Sky Woman to exist. And it ended up, they say muskrat was the one that was able to bring some dirt from the bottom of the water, bring the dirt up, and put it on the back of turtle. And that formed the land where Sky Woman could create people, humanity. So there are different variations on it, but that seems to be the main one. And Turtle Island is fascinating and boggles my mind for this reason. Because when I study all the scientific data about the Earth, tectonic plates, the continents, the subduction, the movements, and the way the rift is spreading, for example, in the Atlantic, and the way the magnetic poles shift and create different marks on the rock as it's spread out. And I look at that, the shape the structure, just the visuals of it are so similar or identical to the shell of a turtle. The sections of a turtle seem to be like a tectonic plate with a continent on it, and the shell grows by each one of these pieces of the carapace spread out in concentric rings against each other. So they're independently spreading out. That is the same system, the same shape, the same geometry that creates the geography and the geology of the Earth. This is just, it's so incredible. Now here's an even more incredible thing, but a little bit strange and funny. The native word, and this is, I don't think this is Iroquois, it's another tribe. The native word for Turtle Island, the turtle being itself, the supernatural turtle, is Hanuna. And their word for generally turtles, individual turtles that you find around the land, you could find it yourself, a little turtle is Hanuwa. But the main one is Hanuna. And it's interesting that the identical exact word in Hebrew, modern Hebrew, Hanuna, is the stuff that when you get sick gets expelled out of your nose, nasal passages, or your mouth, otherwise known as phlegm or mucus or boogers. They call it Hanuna. Hanuna. So if you're a Hebrew speaker or you're from Israel, then you know what I'm talking about. But that word is also the native word for Turtle Island, the turtle itself, Hanuna. Now, it reminds me of something that Bill Burroughs, author of Naked Lunch, once said, and there's a incredibly strange and, well, I mean, if you listen to anything from Bill Burroughs, you know what I'm talking about. He said something about the world and greasy glob of... Anyhow, you look it up if you're interested in Bill Burroughs. But otherwise, this is my ode to Turtle Island. Thanks for listening. Peace on the turtle. And harmony. And give thanks for the turtle. What an incredible thing that exists in our world. It is our physical world.